Hello and welcome, folks. Possum here bringing you the second week of NXT, and we started out with another triple threat match. This time with the ref getting knocked out by Fandango, whipping around Mr. Joey Mercury, who last week I continuously got confused with Jamie Noble, who was the man who was actually inside the matchup as he attacks Hideo Itami. Joey Mercury was the man who was supposed to get that WWE World Heavyweight title shot tournament, but Jamie got put in there instead, and my notes got mixed up. As we see Fandango get whipped around here, nice power slam by Joey Mercury, as now he gets dragged around the middle of the ring. Now this is the first of 3 triple threat matches here tonight. As we see a nice low clothesline once again. The winner of each of these triple threat matches will go on to Extreme Rules this Sunday. And a nice jawbreaker here, counter by Fandango, and a nice attack right onto Itami. And he now does a nice snap suplex, and Fandango right into effect. The 3 winners of those triple threat matches will in fact be fighting for the NXT Championship, and the winner of that match will be the inaugural champion. See a tie-up here between these 3 competitors as Joey gets thrown around here. Fandango's going to drag him right into the center of the ring. He goes for a couple of strikes to the face of the bald head of Joey Mercury. Now, of course, Joey Mercury's tag partner, Jamie Noble, actually successful in his attempt. He will go on to the second round. Ooh, that was a nice flying forearm right to the face of Itami. He will go on to the second round of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship March Madness tournament against Heath Slater. As we see a nice combination of kicks here, very reminiscent of Daniel Bryan, coming in from Hideo Itami right to the strength, and Fandango interrupting there. As we see a nice finishing move, is a reverse rock bottom, and Joey gonna try to steal the pin, but that seems to not work here, as Fandango interrupts that pin. Thankfully, Fandango was not particularly tired after that finishing maneuver. It might have perhaps been a signature. I don't know Fandango's moves that well. As you see a big kick to the side of the head of Fandango. That was not the coup de grace that Finn Balor has been using for his finisher as of late. Now, Finn Balor did not, in fact, win his opportunity in the March Madness. As we see a nice finisher there. As once again, Joey's going to try and finish it there, but Fandango interrupting. Big strike to the face as they tries to target Hideo once again. Hideo getting pushed into the corner here as these 3 men just sort of get tied up in between each other with a big knee to the gut. Finn Balor actually lost his match against Baron Corbin, one of the other competitors going to be in the next round of March Madness. There are no March Madness matches here tonight. They were all last week, and here we are just qualifying for that NXT Championship triple threat that will be Extreme Rules this Sunday. Big straight to the back of Fandango as Joey does a nice trip up. Actually, a lot of force behind that. Nice foot to the face. That one-legged drop kick from Hideo Itami as Fandango tries to steal a pin on Joey Mercury. I believe that was perhaps a rope break. Nice drop kick from Fandango, but he gets grabbed by Joey Mercury here as another nice drop toe hold to get him down on the mat. He's going to pick him up once again as he gets a headlock applied. And it looks like a nice reverse neck breaker. Will go for the pin of Fandango. It looks like Hideo is incapacitated here as he gets the 3 count. No! Fandango is able to kick out there. As he tried to go for a slap to the face, but Fandango able to interrupt. Nice forearm shot to the right to the face again. As Hideo Itami seems to be a bit passed out, a bit concussed perhaps. As it looks like Fandango going for that finisher once again onto Joey Mercury. He's going to go for the pin now onto Joey. 1, 2. Only a 2.5 count. This has been a bug that I've seen a few times before, where a triple threat member will be incapacitated, unable to continue on in the matchup. As we see that finisher from Fandango, as he looks to finish this matchup, pinning Joey Mercury for the 2 and for the 3. Fandango is the first person to qualify to go on to Extreme Rules.
Here is your winner, Fandango.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one.
It's Fandango!
There's the bell. And you can
The second match of the evening, we have Bull Dempsey versus Sami Zayn. Now, I know you haven't seen much of the entrance here as I cut them out, but Sami Zayn has an updated entrance with the NXT Arrival Pack, or at least with the patch. It has been not entirely clear how exactly you get that, but he does do a bit more animation during his way down to the ring. I believe some people call it skanking, as he dances a bit to his ska music as he gets a headlock applied to him by Bull Dempsey, one of the big, strong competitors here in NXT. A one-on-one matchup here, the only one-on-one matchup on this card here tonight. We, of course, have the 3 triple threat matches for the 3 qualifiers that go on to Extreme Rules. We also have the premiere of the Ascension here tonight, as we see them face off against the Usos. The Usos themselves had a triple threat last week, once they lost Alex Riley. As we see a nice counter there by Sami Zayn as he takes Bull Dempsey off of his feet down to the mat. Now, Bull Dempsey has not had many matches yet here, but Sami has been around since the start of this universe. As he does a nice standing backflip there, moonsault, as we get a counter there by Bull as a huge gorilla press and a slam, sending Sami right down to the mat. You gotta stomp the chest now of Sami Zayn as he gets picked up by Bull Dempsey. Headlock applied. As he gets a bit of damage on the lower upper back and neck of Sami Zayn. Gonna try and daze him along with these big moves as he goes for a pin here. 1. That didn't even look like much of a kick out there by Sami, but I guess it is, in fact, a kick out there, or perhaps a cancel by Bull Dempsey as he picks up Sami and maybe wants to do a bit more damage here. Big lariat taking him down as he goes for a pin here. 1, 2. Only a 2 count as Sami now kicks out more emphatically here as he gets a nice pickup from Bull. Headlock applied. Gonna send Sami into the ropes here. We've seen a couple of these countered by Sami as he sends Bull over the top rope. Now that might be a big advantage here from Sami as he get a trip up here, sending him down onto that padded concrete here at Full Sail University as we see a nice spine buster. Oh my god, his head almost smacking against that steel barrier, that padded barrier at least, as Sami looking very dazed now. Big strike to the face, another one from Bull Dempsey as it looks like shades of his fight against Kevin Owens, where he's just absolutely relentless as now he's taking out Sami. He comes back into the ring. Looks like we are at a 6 count here with the ref. He's got plenty of time to get back in the ring, however, as we see a big strike to the face once again from Bull Dempsey. Countered by Sami, grabbing that leg. Gonna send him almost into that lower turnbuckle here, but gonna target that leg of Bull Dempsey, trying to reduce the strength of the powerhouse of NXT. That wrecking ball as he gets dragged to the center of the ring now. Sami might go for a big move here. Actually just gonna counter that, attack that leg once again of Bull Dempsey with a couple of quick kicks to that leg. And now we're targeting the arm as well. Just a bit of limb targeting here by Sami Zayn as now he goes around behind. Headlock applied. Gonna do a nice backbreaker onto Bull Dempsey as he sends him down to the mat. Goes for the pin here. 1, 2. Only a 1.5 as Bull quickly kicks out there. Gets a couple chops, but gets countered here with the big kick to the gut. Now Bull with that big gorilla press. Slam once again. He's gonna maybe go for the mid. Nope. Gonna pick him up. Gonna try and do more damage. That lariat once again as he takes out Sami. He gets the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Bull Dempsey takes out Sami Zayn.
Here is your winner, Bull.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be ashamed of in this one. And this triple threat match is underway.
Here we have the second of 3 triple threat matches, and we have Big Cass, Colin Cassidy, Zack Ryder, and Alex Riley. All 3 of these guys have had very different paths in the WWE here. Colin Cassidy, also known as Big Cass here, right in the center of the ring with the aggression here, has had the shortest career so far, as he's just starting out in NXT here. Big tilt-a-whirl slam here, just grabbing Zack Ryder and twirling him around as he shows off the strength that his giant figure allows. As he does a nice vertical suplex onto Alex Riley. Alex Riley had a career on the main roster, then went down to NXT, became an announcer for quite some time, and has now been trying to get back into the ring for in-ring action. As he gets a couple of boots to the face now from Big Cass. Zack Ryder here was a fixture on the WWE television, not one of the top guys, although Alex Riley was not either. And Zack Ryder has been just trying to get himself back onto WWE television. He is a social media powerhouse. As he gets a headlock applied, Colin has the headlock applied, but he gets stopped by Zack. And now Zack getting some damage applied to that knee. Zack had some injuries that prolonged his absence from the main roster, but has been generally brought down to one of the lowest rungs of WWE right now. As you see a big boot to the face, and another boot once again from Big Cass to Alex Riley. Zack Ryder coming down to NXT to try and recreate his career as a gut-wrench slam by Zack Ryder, as this might be a good time for a pin, as that big boot just went into the face of Alex Riley. Alex looking to slowly get up here perhaps, as we get a nice leg drop here from Zack onto Big Cass. Hopefully Alex is able to get back up here. We saw earlier in the night Hideo Itami completely froze in the middle of the ring and was unable to continue. And Fandango was the first man to qualify for Extreme Rules this Sunday. That big back body drop from Colin Cassidy, but he did not look behind him as Zack Ryder able to get a nice trip up. He's going to pick up Cass, and it looks like he might go for oh my god, that immense strength. It is like a vertical reverse driver as he puts for a pin, but Alex Riley able to save Big Cass there, or save his own opportunity. Alex Riley actually last week won his own triple threat match against Jimmy and Jay Uso. We'll be seeing them in the next matchup, the Usos that is. They'll be facing off against the Ascension in their premiere. As you see, a headlock applied and a big knee to the face from Big Cass to Alex Riley. Alex Riley was able to get himself into this matchup due to that win, as Zack Ryder has had a passable showing. As we see a big suplex coming in from Big Cass. He did not lose the introductory matchup that he had against, I believe it was David Otunga and actually Alex Riley. As we see a big boot there, and another big boot to the face, actually destroying Zack Ryder, as we see him getting saved by that big boot from Alex Riley, just barely pulling Zack out of the way. And I'm not sure if that used the strength of that big boot or exhausted Big Cass as it should have. Of course, this is a triple threat match, so there are no real rules here that are able to be applied. This is no disqualification. Big steel steps right to the face of Zack Ryder. It was originally going to be used from Alex Riley, but Big Cass took them out of his hands. Able to use it onto Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder's now passed out on the side of the ring. Alex Riley is sending Big Cass into the center of the ring. But as we see, Zack actually able to bring himself back up here. It looked like a big move coming in from Cass, but he grabbed, and a nice drop kick onto Alex Riley. Alex stays. Might be a big opportunity for Zack to go for a pin here. He's aiming for something big here, but Alex Riley grabbing him from behind. Counter by Zack Ryder. As we do that Rough Rider onto Alex Riley. Big Cass going to try to steal the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Big Cass seals the win from Zack Ryder.
Here is your winner, Big Cass.
He gets a big victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
With the Ascension just becoming a new part of the NXT universe, I've decided to actually include their entrance here at NXT Week 2. Match number 4, we got the Ascension versus the Usos here. The Usos actually competed against each other last week in a triple threat match this night, all about triple threat matches and the premieres of these new superstars. As we see a tag into the ring, a super kick very quickly as we get a drag in the middle of the ring. Actually a pin here by the Uso as he goes for the pin here and able to kick out. You see a slap to the face. A huge Samoan drop. This actually might be it for the Ascension, a squash match perhaps, as we get a 2 count and a kick out just barely. See a quick shot as that is Jey Uso. I got the 2 Usos confused here last week in the triple threat match. See an elbow to the back of the neck from Jey Uso. As we see a nice leg drag takedown. As we see a tag getting made by the Ascension. As we get the big powerhouse headlock applied. As we see a whip around the ring. Big counter. We see a tag now coming in as the Usos make their own tag. And headlock. Big gutbuster. Super kick once again as he gets a pin onto the Ascension here. 1, 2. A kick out there. As he's able to just barely get out. That's his second super kick of the... what was the other super kick on the other part of the Ascension? I believe it was. Nice. That was a big move there. As he gets a headlock applied. As he's going to go for a big slam there. Going to send Jimmy Uso into the mat. Will this be a tide turning for the Ascension as he head drag or just toss there? So I believe that is Connor there. As he gets sent against the ropes. He's going to pick him up and do a nice attack on the knee there. Sending him down on the mat. Setting up perhaps for a bigger move as he picks him up on the mat. Nice splash. Sending him down on the mat. He's going to drag. It looked like he was going to drag him in the middle of the ring, just pushing him up against the ropes here. He goes to the pin. 1, 2. Only barely even a 2 count as Jimmy Uso able to kick out there. As we get an Irish whip into the corner of the Ascension. As we get a tag team maneuver. Is this going to be their finisher, their signature finisher here? As they line him up there. As we get a nice big combination there. He's going to go for the pin on Jimmy. As Jey comes in and interrupts the pin. As we get Connor there trying to attack Jey. As we get him actually getting stuck in the ring for a bit. Referee almost possibly disqualifying them. As we get Victor sent over the top rope. As we get a nice suplex all the way from the outside, sending him straight down in the middle of the ring. From Jimmy Uso onto Victor. As we see a big Samoan drop here. I believe that's the second Samoan drop applied to him. As we get a pin here. Connor going to try and interrupt. He's able to quickly get in there. The huge body length of Connor able to help him save Victor from that pinfall. As Jey has to get back outside the ring. Big elbow drop coming in from Jimmy. As he picks up Victor here. Big punch to the face. Headlock applied. Going to go for a nice snap suplex. As he seems to be out of energy here. Victor having a moment to actually get himself up here. As Jimmy looks very tired now. Big kick to the back. As he gets to knock down Victor. Super kick once again. He might just be flat out knocked out. Connor going to try and save him once again. As as he does save his tag partner Victor, as it might be a little too late, but a big counter by Victor might give him enough room to get that tag to Connor. He takes down the Uso and he goes over to his corner, actually runs over and knocks him down. It looked like Connor was a bit of a miscommunication there, didn't want to knock him off the ropes. Nice jumping DDT there, take him down on the mat, and he goes for a pin here. Victor going for the pin, only a 1 count before Jey Uso able to interrupt this tag matchup as we get a nice kick to the side. Victor dragging him into the center of the ring, and a nice elbow to the face. Connor calling for the tag, but Victor actually going for another pin here. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Jey able to quickly stop that as Connor now taking on Jey Uso as we might get a tag team maneuver. No, Jimmy able to in the corner with a nice Samoa drop. Huge amount of elevation there. He's going to go for the pin. Connor very quickly for the save once again, as now Jey eyeing Connor, trying to... They got to stop Connor from interrupting those pins there. As you see an attack on the back, head drag taken to the make. A big Samoan headbutt as strong as a coconut, as we see Connor saving Victor once again. The veteran, or well, not so much veteran, but huge amount of tag team experience these guys have got together as they do another tag team maneuver here. Will they do their finisher once again? The fall of man. And it seems that they are. Connor now the fresh man in the middle of the ring. Jimmy very tired. 1. Only 1 count as Jey able to interrupt there. But that fall of man able to take out Jimmy Uso as we get that spinning elbow to the face of Connor. Will Jimmy go for a tag onto Jey? It seems like he will over here as he does get a tag in. As you see him gonna send Connor around the ring here. Nice Samoan drop out of that running maneuver from Connor as he gets Irish whipped around the ring. As you see it countered by Connor and the big strike coming out. He's gonna go for a scoop slam with a lot of elevation on it as he gets a nice kick in there. Elbow to the heart of Jey Uso. Another elbow right to the heart. He's got him very close into his own corner. He might want to whip him away over to the other side of the Ascension. And we got that huge flapjack maneuver. Connor with very little energy left. He might have to try and roll him over for a pin. As he does now, Jey looking to interrupt. But Victor was able to stop the blow, but he didn't stop the interruption as him falling into the pin stopped that. As we have Connor going to the corner now. Big knee into the gut. It's Connor now going to do... He tried to attack Uso, but Uso able to roll out of the way. And now he's going to roll Connor into the corner. Usos definitely wants to also have very big tag team finishers here. As he sends Connor into the corner once again. Will this be a tag team maneuver coming out of this corner? He seems to want... Here we are now. As we see that combination Samoan drop coming in here now. As we get the pin coming in from Uso, probably going to come in now. Actually picking up Connor. Might go for another big move. Super kick onto Connor as he's holding his head now. Going to go for the pin far away from Victor. 1. Just barely. I believe that may have even been a rope break by Connor trying to grab the ropes there. As now he gets sent into the ropes there by Jey Uso. As he does a nice one of those choking maneuvers with the ropes against Connor. He might tag in Jey now coming back into the ring. The Usos have both taken a lot of damage. The Ascension have both taken a lot of damage. You see Connor picked up by Jey Uso. Another super kick to the face as he goes for the pin. Victor might try to interrupt 1. As he does, Victor able to interrupt here. Jimmy and Jey have to find a way to finish the Ascension as he gets whipped into the corner now. Past a tag team maneuver coming in. Countered by Connor as we get a grab to the back. Uso able to counter as well, striking the back. Connor looking very dazed now. Headlock applied. Dragged to the center of the ring. Nice chop, pick up, and another chop. Taking him down to the mat. Uso looking very tired, but able to get to a pin here. Ref was slow with the count, so Victor able to interrupt before even a 1 count. Headlock applied by Jimmy Uso, trying to take care of Victor, and Jimmy also having to get out of the ring himself. Kick against the ropes as Uso gets countered, sent out to the outside. Connor now having a moment to breathe. This match has been full of near falls as he looks for a giant powerbomb on the outside, countered by Uso as he's able to take him down. Victor now attacking from behind, going to send Uso back into the ring. Connor taking a moment to breathe on the outside, regathering his focus as he has been very close to losing this matchup a few times along with Victor, as we see a big gut buster. He might go for a bit. No, he looks to be going for a big move here. He picks up the Uso. He's going to go for a big move here, but counter into an Irish whip. He just, that was a super kick that got blocked by Connor there. He looked like for another fall of man as he goes in the corner. It will be Victor the legal man now as we get a double team maneuver, tripping up, and that huge shoulder block tackle as we get the pin from Victor. 1, 2, interrupted. Just barely. We've had a few of those fallen mans here as Uso now holding his gut. Big super kick to Victor here. Will Victor bet? Connor just barely able to stop that count as we see an attack here. Uso eyeing Victor, might go for a big Samoan drop, and he does. Another one applied to Victor. Victor must be absolutely devastated now at this point. Connor gonna try and stop it once again, and he does. Big DDT from Jimmy Uso there, as now Victor gonna grab the Uso and actually get some whip against the ropes here. They bump into each other here. Big punch to the face. Connor still in the ring here. Ref, headlock applied to Connor from the ref as he tries to get the ref out of here, or Connor out of here. Victor crawling around the ring, almost unconscious there, having to use the ropes to get himself back up, but able to counter with an elbow. They're going to run over to Connor, get the fresh man in, and he does. The fresh man of the Ascension, as this very long debut of the Ascension continues, as we get a nice spine buster out of the corner, as he goes for the pin very far from the other Uso, but it is a rope break, a bit too close to the ropes. As we see Victor now coming back into the ring for some reason, a bit too dazed perhaps, as we get a big flapjack very far away from the Usos once again. Perhaps, hopefully, going to try and get the pin here as he drags him over, tries to go for the pin here. Victor going to try and defend here. One, and he's not able to defend as the Uso able to stop that pin once again as he drags the Usos back to the pin. This is just a match to the point where whoever gets the pin without getting interrupted will be the winner. Any of these guys will fall to a 3 count, but they're relying on their tag team partners to save them as he gets sent in the opposite corner. Connor, very tired, up to the top rope. What's Connor doing now? He's got him up on the outside here. He's got him, it looks like, oh my god, a big fireman's carry slam right into the center of the ring. This has got to be it. Uso, please. 1. Usos break it up even after that huge fireman's carry drop. Counter by Uso now as he sends Connor down to the mat. He's going to pick up Connor now. This match has been full of big moves like that Samoan drop. That has got to be the 5th or 6th Samoan drop in this matchup. 1, 2, 3. It is just barely enough. The Usos beat the Ascension in their premiere.
Here are your winners, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso.
Man, what a contest! We definitely just witnessed one for the ages.
And here is your main event, the third of the trio of triple threats. It was a bit hard to say, and of course, we get the premiere of Adam Rose. Now, that is his entrance when there are more than just 2 competitors in the matchup. He does have a entrance where you see all of the rosebuds. I will show you guys that when he has a matchup of that type. As you see, a nice little tag team maneuver by Adam Rose and Darren Young. See Adam Rose going to whip around Darren Young now alliance very quickly turned sour. As you see it, knee to the back of the head to Darren Young. Got to do a lot of damage. Adam Rose now going to whip around William Regal. Knee to the gut. He's going to get attacked from behind from Darren Young just slightly. Darren Young's former tag team partner, Titus O'Neil, part of this NXT roster. As you see, William Regal, the general manager of NXT, actually giving himself a spot here in this 9-man qualification for the NXT Championship. The winner of this match will go on to Extreme Rules in a Extreme Rules triple threat match. And they will face off against the other two winners of the two triple threats earlier tonight. That would be Fandango and Big Cass. As you see a big suplex coming in from Darren Young. Now, Fandango did formerly have an opportunity for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, but he has fallen from the ranks since those days. I believe it was that he had a 30-man entry into a Royal Rumble, if my memory serves. As we see a nice slam by Darren Young onto Adam Rose. And Adam Rose, in his premiere, hopefully going to try and do better than the Ascension did, although the Ascension did have a barn burner of a match against the Usos earlier tonight. Double team maneuver here from William Regal and Darren Young. Of course, we saw a lot of tag team maneuvers between the Usos and the Ascension. As you see a series of maneuvers, Darren Young just falling out of the sky from the brawler, William Regal, not wanting any of that flippy stuff going around in his NXT arena here at Full Sail University. As he picks up Darren Young, gonna just throw him across the ring into that corner. Now, normally when someone gets thrown around the ring, they want to try and get landed right in the center. Brass knuckles by the general manager. Not exactly awe-inspiring here. It's hip toss by Adam Rose. Hopefully he might try and get a pin here. No. Elbow to the heart from Adam Rose. As he picks up William Regal now. As he goes for a big move perhaps. I believe this is called the party foul. No, that was just a neck breaker. I believe his party foul would have been if he turned him over. But a big elbow to the heart there by Adam Rose. Darren Young going to the outside. Not something you very much want to do in triple threat matches, but it seems like he had the time. As he brings the chair out and attacks the back of William Regal. Now we've had the mention recently that Bull Dempsey was the first man to bring a steel chair into the NXT ring. That was his match up against Baron Corbin. As now we see a chicken wing choke into a trip onto that steel chair. Oh my god. A huge amount of damage to Adam Rose. It seems to be double teamed by these two other much more veteran wrestlers here in WWE. Of course, William Regal having a huge legacy both in WCW, mostly in WWE, as he eyes Darren Young possibly for another. I thought he was going to go for brass knucks again, but that was a big knee to the face. As you see Adam Rose trying to go for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Another sealed victory, this time from Adam Rose.
Here is your winner, Adam Rose.
An emotional victory here tonight. Man, oh man, what a battle.